But the thing is, there has been some foreign interventions that we can't just do that.
Mm.
And our economy is so fucked up. We could have made industries here
Mm.
and be a leading maker or being exporter or whatever we have here because it's so rich.
Yeah, I believe the Philippines is one of the most richest countries in the world due to the oil, but it's like, why doesn't Philippines, because of corruption, why doesn't Philippines harvest their own oil?
Oh,
I mean,
actually, we don't have oil here, but or not really abundant with oil,
Mm.
but some resources here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's enough to increase the value of the currency by tenfold. I mean, it's so much. It's just nobody like you look at America, they have so many oil mining kind of rigs and stuff like that. Here in the Philippines, not really here. Like if we have any, actually, like it was kind of old news that I heard. Like China offered Philippines a 51 to 49% ratio of oil harvesting. Like they bring their resources, their money to come over here to harvest Philippine oil, but they keep like 49% or 51%, and Philippines keeps
No,
whatever. See,
it's not really feasible,
yeah, but they declined it obviously.
Because it's
But
a bad offer.
yeah, it is a bad offer.
It's a bad offer not only for business
Yeah,
but politically.
yeah.
What because it's kind of like a Trojan horse.
Mm,
It's a Trojan horse. You we know there's a lot of conflict in China with
mm,
both China and the Philippines, and
mm,
you're bringing the Philippines here at our
mm.
doorstep. I
Yeah,
mean, they're already here,
yeah.
and it's so fucked up. And I think we have to do something about it, but not really. I don't know. It's kind of complicated.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Even doing a lot of business, like when you're trying to find a place to buy, to make a restaurant or something like that. There's Chinese. I've seen it in person. Like these Chinese people that marry Filipinas and they whatever they have, like I don't know their contracts, whatever. If it looks good, they have like two sustainable business. I guess that's their feng shui. They have two sustainable business, or they even have a business and they live on the third floor of the same building, whatever. That's their feng shui. But like they have these two sustainable businesses that create so much revenue that they can go venture into a country like this where everything is so cheap. They marry a Filipino wife, and then as soon as they have so much money, if they see a nice place with a good opportunity, they buy it, whether it fails or whether it doesn't fail. They buy it or not, and they put everything under the wife's name because she has Filipino citizenship and he
Which
doesn't.
actually just allowed under a law. But
Yeah,
allowed. It's allowed. But
yeah.
yeah, for some reason it's allowed. But yeah, it's influence actually. It's
Mm,
influence actually, but by the warring influences
mm,
during the 50s. No,
mm.
no, I think it's 50s
Fifties.
to 80s.
Mm,
The start of the Cold War or something like that.
mm,
But yeah, I think it's and you know what? I'm giving you some evidences,
sure.
of why
I'm open.
I'm so fixated on that.
Mm,
I mean, really, it's true that sometimes it's when the foreigners get here,
mm,
it's an addition to our economy.
mm,
But we have been the Americans have been really controlling us here during the 50s to the 70s to the point that they said, "Hey, can we do some trade agreement?" Yeah, yeah, sure. But can we get some of your resources and
mm.
you don't have to question it and you
Yeah.
don't have to question it to some legal remedy or something.
Mm,
And a lot of people, including our Congress here in the Philippines, have been so mad about it.
mm,
I forgot the name of the law. I think it's a Langley Agreement. So it was so scandalous. It
mm,
was so scandalous. And but what I'm trying to say is that I am leaning, and I've been onto that kind of political leaning
mm,
because of the culture that we have here. And sometimes you could have some opinions about it,
mm,
but it's the way I've lived here. I cannot do away with it, and it's
mm,
something that some of the people, especially the foreigners, have been doing to us.
mm,
And unfortunately, we have to bow because we are pressured.
mm,
That's why our uh, educational system here in the Philippines is, well, you can say it's productive, but it's not really conducive.
Yeah.
It's not really conducive here
I mean,
in
whose
the
fault is
Philippines.
that?
It's been with the politicians and the culture
Mm.
that they wanted to go away here in the Philippines because we have not been given a lot of opportunities because of the pressure that we have outside
Mm.
the Philippines.
You know, it doesn't hurt to subscribe. So make sure you subscribe for new content. So see you there.